In this episode, your goals broken down successfully from Papa Swole.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Welcome everyone to episode 227 of the Daily Mother Swole. Episode 227. Here, look, I can prove it. It's on a card. Episode 227 is live, and we're getting into it. Today is goal setting and program design, and this is something that's going to be continued after in my premium group on Facebook. If you haven't signed up, you can click the sign up button on my Facebook page or go to Swolenormous.com. So thank you everyone for joining me today. And thank you for sharing my new spotlight video. This is your year. Watch it, get motivated, buy it. I think it's a great video, and I think it's great going into the new year, taking something and taking some fire to add to your discipline. So today let's talk about patience to start. Let's talk about setting those goals, talk about setting them properly. And thank you for sharing this broadcast. If you're in here, click the share button. And thank you for spreading the word, because today is a Monday, important. Today is one of those days where people need that boost. They need that leg up. And when we talk about program design, that's where everything starts for the most part. You need to have a plan. You need to know where you're going. So when you have everything, the stars aligning. You know, we got the premium. We were talking about premium, how today is going to be important for program design. We've been talking about New Year for a while and getting your goals organized for the new year. So this is how it's going to be done. First off, you need patience. You need aggressive patience. I talk about daily effort, doing daily effort but not seeing daily results. Being aggressively patient, where you have to be active. You can't just be sitting around, okay, I'll wait for it to happen. This isn't the fucking secret. You have to do work. It's great to have positive thoughts. It's great to have things that you want, but putting things on a board isn't going to do shit. And it's sad because a lot of people think it's that simple. You can't just wish for it. You can't just hope for it. You have to visualize it and then work your ass off to get it. So it is multiple faceted, but it's still hard work. It's still hard work, and it's daily hard work, and it's daily hard work with that sprinkling of patience on top of it. It's like your favorite seasoning. It needs to be sprinkled on top of that hard work. Daily effort, long-term results. You do things in the micro sphere in the short term, and then you will yield those long-term results. You'll yield that end game. Your goal might be weight loss, your goal might be muscle growth, and it might be both. We also have discussed in the prior week or two that you need to choose which you're going to be doing. You need to choose weight loss. You need to choose weight gain for the most part, because it's easier to build when you have a surplus of calories, and it's easier to lose when you have a net negative of calories. You have a caloric decrease, and you're under your caloric usage for the day. And there's certain strategies and certain generalities, and everyone's going to be different with your metabolism speed, with the level of activity you do, your experience in the gym, your experience with fitness, what your body has been exposed to. Those of you that have been working out for years and years and years, you have either two things. One, your body is more receptive because you understand your body and how your body works better. Or two, your body has been used to going through these shock diets and these ups and downs and is less responsive. So you can have a positive or a negative correlation with having experience. But bottom line, it comes down to understanding your body and doing the right thing no matter what. You still have to do the right thing. I don't care where you are in your fitness journey. You still have to be doing the right thing. So that's number one. Weight loss, generally cutting about 500 to 1,000 calories per day from what you're using, will yield a 1 to 2 pound weight loss. You're going to lose water with that weight. You're going to lose fat. You might even lose a little bit of muscle along the way. The thing is with the caloric deficit is that it's not always consistent. Just because you cut 500 calories doesn't mean you're always going to lose a pound a week. Just because you cut 1,000 calories doesn't mean you're going to lose 2 pounds per week. What this means is that over the course of your journey, when you're gaining muscle, when you're losing fat, your absolute weight might fluctuate, but generally it's going to lead to a certain result. As you lose weight, you might have to cut more calories per day because your body finds a new resting level. Just like when you're gaining weight, when you eat a lot of calories and you start gaining muscle, you have to keep on eating more and more over the course of weeks and weeks because your body finds a new homeostasis at the higher caloric level. So if you eat 3,000 calories a day and all of a sudden you gain to be, let's say, 220 pounds, you're eventually going to stop growing because you're still eating 2,220 calories. No, I'm sorry, 3,000 calories a day. So you went up to 220 pounds, and you've been eating a certain amount of calories, 3,000 per day. Once your body has neutralized and leveled that out, you're going to have to increase and go to 3,300 calories or 3,500 calories, and then your body will have to gain again. So your body is always trying to find that balance. Does that make sense? That's where I'm trying to go with this. Your body is always trying to find that balance. So you kind of have to fish. You kind of have to tease and lead it and coax it over. So the muscle growth, surplus, and the muscle or the weight loss, a deficit. Now, how many times are you exercising per week? We talked yesterday about EVT, about the experience, the volume, and the time. It's not just how long you've been working out for, and it's not just how much you're doing when you work out and how your split is, and it's not just about your caloric excess or deficit. It's how many times a week are you able to put effort in. You have to be eating right all the time, especially if you have specific goals. You have to get your diet on track, and now's the time to do it. How many times do you have per week? I want you to listen in. I want you to share this. I want everyone to hear this. How many times you have per week to train, to put effort, to put physical effort in, is going to reflect directly on the results that you're able to obtain. You could still lose weight if you cut calories, but guess what? If you cut calories and you don't lift weights, you're not going to look big and muscular. You're going to look thin and slender. You need to have that time to put in the work. You got to put in the work. You can't work out once a week and expect amazing results. You can't even work out twice a week and expect realistic results. I've helped clients lose 100 pounds working them twice a week, but that was with resistance training. They were still going to the gym and doing cardiovascular activity and eating right every day. So the more you do every day, the better chance you have of getting towards your goals. Doesn't mean you have to lift weights 7 days a week, but you got to be doing yoga. You got to be eating right even on that Sunday when you don't train. Even Saturday when you're not working out, you have to be eating right. You have to put the time in regularly. You have to put the time in every day. And I truly, truly, truly think that goals are being set that are unrealistic because people are looking towards results that they are nowhere near putting the effort in to reflect that, respectively. And I know that just comes down to, oh, well, they're not working hard enough. Yeah, but from the beginning. It's not that they're not working hard enough for the 2 or 3 days a week, but they have unrealistic expectations of those results. So you only really have the ability to build and add on about 2 to 3 pounds of muscle per month. Maximally, we're talking about ultimate, amazing. You ate perfectly, you trained perfectly, 2 to 3 pounds of muscle a month. Most of the people that you see on Instagram or on Facebook even are taking anabolic steroids. Even if they're very, very lean, a lot of times they are taking something in addition. I'm not giving you a moral response to it. I'm not saying, oh, it's right, it's wrong. I think it's wrong if people are lying about it, and most people do for sponsorships. But a lot of times, the people that you emulate, that you're watching, like, man, that guy has sick abs, or, man, he looks huge. Yeah, they're taking something. And it's not that it's cheating. It's not that, oh, that's immoral, because it's their choice. But to say that it's obtainable, being natural, that they are natural when they're not, that's where you have that gray area where it's kind of, especially if they're trying to sell you products. And a lot of people make a lot of money off selling products, giving the impression that, or omitting that they are not natural, that they're taking anabolic steroids, which up to them, it's their life, let them do it. But the illusion that it's natural, and most people think that you can get close to some of these physiques, is the amount of people that think they can have what some of these people have just by hard work, or, man, that's amazing. That's why the supplement industry is so powerful. That's why the supplement industry and all the powders and the creatines and everything is so huge, because people think by sucking down half this shit, they're going to get that big, and it's not going to happen. The best results are going to happen from eating the right things regularly. There are certain supplements that could do some benefit to you, but nothing's going to change unless you're eating properly. And genetics are going to have a role. Genetics are going to cap you. Genetics are going to cap you. It's just the way it is. So are you being realistic? Are you being realistic with your goals? Are you being realistic? Are you setting goals that you could actually achieve? Do you have the time to get to the gym to even put the effort in? Do you have the ability to even be successful? Do you have that ability? And I think a lot of times people don't. People don't have the ability to get what they want. They don't realize it. They just think, okay, I'll work really hard. I'll do this. I'll do that. And they might be doing the right things. Honestly, they might be doing the right things, but they already set themselves up for failure. And that's sad because they're going to put in work, they're going to see some change, but their unrealistic expectations are going to lead to a negative outcome. It's going to lead to an outcome of failure, and failure is not bad. Failure is a way of life, but it's going down a path where success is not possible to the extent that they want it, to the extent that they expect it. And that's where it can get dangerous. That's where people can fall off. That's where people can get discouraged, disheartened, and that's not good when it comes to fitness. So right now, actually not this very second, but at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So it's 12:20, and at 1 p.m., and this gives you a little time to sign up, at 1 p.m., I am going live in Swolenormous Premium. And Swolenormous Premium is my exclusive membership-based Facebook page where you can access with a sign-up button on my Facebook page, or you can go to Swolenormous.com to sign up. At 1 p.m., going live to break down individual members' goals and make sure that everyone's on a realistic, logical path. Talk about programming, talk about what you're planning to do to get to that, if it's possible, making sure that during the next week or two, everyone is on the right path. So anyone that's in there, anyone that's in the group that did their homework this week and listened to the episodes and listened to the premium broadcast, I do exclusive broadcasts in premium. We talk about program design. We're always talking about nutrition. We're always talking about exercises and individual needs. In premium today, going to go into individual programming. Okay, and this is going to be a little bit more in depth. So if anyone is here that is willing and ready to take their shit seriously and wants to actually make a change and get expert advice and make the proper steps, you can sign up within the next half an hour and make sure that you follow the instructions, fill out the application, and once you sign up, submit the application, check your email, and then click the link to request access to Premium, and I will get you in there before 1 p.m. when I go live. Super, super important. Get in there now. If you've been watching my episodes, been watching 10, 15, 20, 30, 100, all my episodes, you've been watching for a while, you're a fan. If you've been watching for a while, you're a fan, you like fitness, you enjoy fitness, and you obviously have interest in this information, and applying it is a whole other thing. You might listen to it, yeah, that's right, that sounds good, but how do you apply it to your life? How do you make a difference in your life? How do you make this effective in your life today? Whether you're in Alaska like Pete, or whether you're in, Connecticut or Texas or California or Oklahoma or fucking England, Australia, it doesn't matter where you are. If you are ready to make the change, let's do something about this now so you can sign up for Premium anytime. But in the next 30 minutes, you're going to catch a live broadcast. We'll break down your program and your goals. And I want to make sure everyone is doing things realistically. So look at your goals, see if you're making, proper predictions for the future, if you set yourself up for success, or is it an impossible hill that you'll never be able to climb up. And that is something that you want to avoid whenever possible. Thank you for joining me on Facebook Live. Thanks for watching on YouTube and listening on SoundCloud and iTunes for the podcast every day at 12 noon Eastern time. Check me out on Instagram, on Snapchat, and make sure you like, watch, get inspired by, and share my spotlight video. This is your year. It's on the top of this Facebook page. It's the bomb, diggity. And I'll see everyone tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern time for episode 228. And I'll see all the Swolenormous Premium members by 1 p.m. in Swolenormous Premium. If you're not signed up, you have time to do that right now. Click the sign up button or go to Swolenormous.com and get Premium today, motherfuckers. Peace out. I'll see everyone in a little bit and tomorrow. Later.